These are the new features in Survival Minecraft Season 5. First feature, you can no longer craft an Eyes of Ender. This feature is going to last for 5 weeks. This is to make it so that players don't have to rush for elytras, and people use stuff other than elytras to traverse, so that people don't rush progression. Depending on how people settle down or how people play, we may shorten it, but 5 weeks is going to be the absolute max. If you wanted to craft an ender chest, but you can't craft Eyes of Ender, you can actually craft one by using ender pearls instead. As you can see, here's an ender chest. Villagers have their maximum discount capped at 30% instead of 100%. Plus, librarian villagers no longer sell books in their first trades, meaning that you have to lock the villager in and can't reroll to get the book trade you want. But if you want to have books or the other trades, you're free to do so. Master weaponsmiths and toolsmiths no longer sell iron gear. Instead, they sell no longer sell diamond gear. Instead, they sell overenchanted iron gear. If you want to get diamond armor, you can trade for diamond armor. But the thing is, you need the new pitcher plant obtainable by the sniffer mob. Let's say the end is closed. If you want to get shulker boxes, you have to go down into the ancient cities and grind for echo shards. You can combine them with amethyst to make budding amethyst, shulker shells to make amethyst blocks with shulker shells, or you can combine them with prismarine to make yourself tridents, so you don't have to grind more. And for minecarts, powered rails now go a lot faster. And if you want to craft more powered rails, you can use copper instead of gold. The nether roof is raised to 265 blocks. 55 blocks, meaning that you can't build on the nether roof. Raid farms have also been disabled. The disable hasn't been implemented yet, but it will be implemented when the mod is ported. And also, there's a lot of structures in the world. Look out! There's genuinely a lot to find, and adventuring is actually viable. Is there a mob that genuinely annoys you with its constant talking? Just put a tag called silence me on it and it will get silenced. Let's say you go to the end and you want to use a trident with loyalty on it, and you accidentally throw it in the void. It actually comes back. Give me a sec. If you die, wait, fuck. You actually get a graveyard. If you walk on a path, you go faster. About the not dying part, if you die in the nether, the end, or if you die in lava, you actually don't get your items back. You can get items from wandering traders, like, for example, mini dropper heads. And also, if you kill mobs, there's a chance that they drop their head. This is 100% for mobs like villagers and wandering traders, and slightly lower for every other mob, but it's possible. If you sign a book with the name Statues, it turns into the Statues book, which you can use to do a lot of things, but one thing that you can do is just use the pose presets to get something else like that if you want. If you enchant an axe, it actually can get weapon enchantments like Bane of Arthropod, Smite, or Sharpness from the enchanting table. And also, for the armor trims, there's a lot more of them. And some of these new materials that you can although these materials are normally not in the game, but you can use them. And if you use these materials, some of them actually, quote unquote, glow in the dark. As you can see, they're kind of luminescent, but they don't actually emit light. Double doors. Even doubler doors. Projectiles such as snowballs and arrows have their randomness removed. And if you put an emerald block under a chest, when you close that chest, it will actually input the items inside it around the chest around it that have the same item. For example, because I put snowballs in this and this chest already has snowballs in it, it will auto sort. If you use a diamond block, you can even increase the range to 10 blocks. We have custom-made music discs. These can be only used if you have the voice chat mod enabled. And they actually allow us to put infinite number of songs on the music discs. Or goat horns. You know who else likes this?
My mom!
If you don't want to hear these, you can always adjust the volumes from down. And if you don't want to use the voice chat part of the voice mod, you can use amplify. You can mute the other part to basically just get only goat horns and music discs. You can also put any music you want in them too. And you can actually put different songs on the same type of music disc. To do these, to get these, there's 3 ways. The first way is that each week I will announce a challenge. The details of the challenges will be revealed later. But if you finish those challenges, you'll be able to put a sound effect or a music disc on a goat horn or a disc. The second way is that if you remember, in the last season we had the super challenges. If you finish a super challenge, such as filling your inventory with totems of undying, like this. Well, I just destroyed the treasure item you get. But you can give me the treasure item you get by finishing a super challenge to give me, to get yourself a free pass for any music disc that you want. And this is it. This is all the features we have. There's no other features. No other features that I added. There's a roll gen. It's gonna be a lot more different. There's gonna be a lot of structures, and I hope it's gonna be easier to traverse. If you see a mountain, there's like generally rivers going around. And for the last feature of Season 5, for the first time in Sevilla history, we have alcoholism.